In the annals of conspiracy theories, few stories are as enigmatic and controversial as the alleged letter written by Albert Pike in 1871. This letter, said to predict the trajectory of 3 world wars, has fascinated and perplexed truth-seekers for decades. Today we unravel the mystery behind this chilling narrative. The letter's origins are shrouded in mystery, with some claiming it was part of a grand design by secret societies. Albert Pike, a prominent Freemason, is said to have outlined a sinister plan for global domination. Critics argue that the letter is a hoax, a fabrication meant to stoke fear and confusion. Yet, its detailed predictions and eerie accuracy continue to spark debate and intrigue. Join us as we delve deeper into the enigmatic and controversial nature of Albert Pike's mysterious letter. Albert Pike was a man of many talents, a lawyer, Confederate general, poet, and one of the most influential figures in Freemasonry. Born in 1809, Pike rose to prominence not only as a military leader but also as an intellectual and spiritual thinker. His journey began in Boston, Massachusetts, where he was born. Pike was a voracious reader and a brilliant student, which led him to Harvard University. However, due to financial constraints, he had to leave before completing his degree. This did not deter him. Instead, it fueled his determination to succeed in various fields. Pike moved to Arkansas, where he became a schoolteacher and later a lawyer. His legal career flourished, and he became known for his eloquence and deep understanding of the law. During the Mexican-American War, Pike served as a volunteer and wrote about his experiences, which were published and well received. His literary talent extended to poetry, and he published several volumes of his work, including Hymns to the Gods and Nugai. Pike's involvement in the Confederate Army during the Civil War is a significant part of his legacy. As a brigadier general, he led Native American troops and was known for his strategic acumen. However, his tenure was marred by controversy, leading to his resignation. After the war, Pike's focus shifted to Freemasonry. He joined the Scottish Rite and quickly rose through the ranks, eventually becoming the Sovereign Grand Commander. His most famous work, Morals and Dogma, remains a cornerstone of Masonic philosophy. This comprehensive book delves into the symbolism, rituals, and ethical teachings of Freemasonry, and it has been studied by Masons worldwide. Pike also wrote extensively on other subjects, including Indo-Aryan deities and worship, and lectures of the Arya. His influence on Freemasonry cannot be overstated. He was instrumental in shaping its modern structure and philosophy, but it is Pike's alleged correspondence with Giuseppe Mazzini, an Italian revolutionary leader, that thrust him into the realm of conspiracy theories. According to some accounts, Pike and Mazzini discussed plans for a new world order, which has fueled numerous conspiracy theories over the years. These theories suggest that Pike had a vision for a global government controlled by Freemasons. However, there is little concrete evidence to support these claims, and many historians dismiss them as unfounded. Despite this, Pike's legacy remains complex and multifaceted. He was a man of great intellect and ambition, whose contributions to law, literature, and Freemasonry continue to be recognized and debated to this day. According to the story, in 1871, Pike wrote a letter to Mazzini outlining a blueprint for 3 global conflicts. This letter, if it indeed existed, would be one of the most controversial documents in history. Albert Pike, a Confederate general and prominent Freemason, and Giuseppe Mazzini, an Italian revolutionary leader, were both influential figures of their time. The alleged letter is said to have been a detailed plan for 3 world wars that would ultimately lead to a new world order. The authenticity of this letter has been a subject of intense debate among historians and conspiracy theorists alike. Some believe it to be a genuine document that reveals a sinister plot, while others dismiss it as a hoax or a piece of propaganda. Regardless of its authenticity, the contents of the letter are undeniably intriguing and thought-provoking. The letter allegedly outlines a grand strategy for 3 major global conflicts that would shape the world order. The first of these conflicts, according to Pike, would be a war to overthrow the power of the Russian Tsar and establish communism as a force capable of destabilizing monarchies across Europe. This prediction, if true, is eerily accurate, as the Russian Revolution of 1917 did indeed lead to the fall of the Tsarist regime and the rise of communism in Russia. The letter goes on to describe how this First War would set the stage for future conflicts and create a power vacuum that would be exploited by various political ideologies. The contents of this letter, if true, are nothing short of chilling. The Second War, Pike supposedly wrote, would pit fascists against Zionists, resulting in the establishment of a Jewish state in Palestine and further spreading communism globally. This prediction also seems to have a basis in historical events, as World War II saw the rise of fascist regimes in Europe and the subsequent establishment of the State of Israel in 1948. The spread of communism during the Cold War era further adds to the eerie accuracy of this alleged prediction. The letter suggests that these conflicts were not random occurrences, but rather part of a deliberate plan to reshape the world order. The First War, Pike supposedly wrote, would be used to overthrow the power of the Russian Tsar and establish communism as a force capable of destabilizing monarchies across Europe. This war, according to the letter, would be orchestrated to weaken the traditional power structures and pave the way for new ideologies to take root. The fall of the Russian Tsar and the rise of communism had a profound impact on the political landscape of Europe, leading to a series of revolutions and uprisings that challenged the established order. The letter implies that these events were not merely the result of social and economic factors, but part of a grand design to create a new world order. The Second War would pit fascists against Zionists, resulting in the establishment of a Jewish state in Palestine and further spreading communism globally. This conflict, according to the letter, was intended to create a new geopolitical landscape in the Middle East and further the spread of communism. The establishment of the State of Israel and the subsequent conflicts in the region have had a lasting impact on global politics, and the spread of communism during the Cold War era reshaped the political landscape of many countries. The letter suggests that these events were part of a deliberate strategy to create a new world order, with each conflict serving a specific purpose in the grand plan. The third and final war would be ignited by tensions between the Islamic world and the West, creating global chaos that would pave the way for a new world order. This prediction, if true, is particularly chilling given the current state of global affairs. The rise of extremist groups, ongoing conflicts in the Middle East, and increasing tensions between the Islamic world and the West all seem to align with this alleged prediction. The letter suggests that this final conflict would be the culmination of a long-term strategy to create a new world order, with the chaos and destruction paving the way for a new global power structure. Whether or not the letter is genuine, its contents provide a fascinating and thought-provoking perspective on the events that have shaped our world. To understand the context of this alleged letter, it's essential to consider the historical backdrop of the late 19th century. Europe was a continent in flux, with rising nationalism, political upheaval, and the decline of old empires. The Industrial Revolution had transformed societies, leading to new social dynamics and economic challenges. In this environment, figures like Pike and Mazzini were deeply involved in revolutionary activities and secret societies, which were often seen as breeding grounds for radical ideas and conspiracies. Different interpretations of the letter have emerged over time. Some view it as a prophetic document that accurately predicted the major conflicts of the 20th century. Others see it as a fabrication, possibly created to serve political or ideological purposes. The letter's references to secret societies and grand conspiracies have fueled numerous theories, ranging from the plausible to the fantastical. Historians often caution against taking such documents at face value, emphasizing the need for critical analysis and corroborating evidence. The alleged letter's predictions about the three world wars have been scrutinized in light of historical events. The accuracy of these predictions, if the letter is genuine, raises questions about the nature of historical causality and the possibility of long-term strategic planning. However, the lack of concrete evidence supporting the letter's existence means that it remains a topic of speculation and debate. Whether viewed as a genuine blueprint or a clever hoax, the letter continues to captivate the imagination of those interested in the hidden forces that shape our world. In conclusion, the alleged letter of Albert Pike and the three world wars serves as a fascinating lens through which to explore the complexities of history, conspiracy theories, and the power of narrative. Its contents, whether real or imagined, offer a thought-provoking perspective on the events that have shaped our modern world. As with any historical mystery, the truth may never be fully known, but the intrigue and debate it generates continue to inspire curiosity and critical thinking. The story of Pike's letter first emerged in the mid-20th century, popularized by Canadian naval officer and conspiracy theorist William Guy Carr in his book Pawns in the Game. Carr claimed to have found references to the letter in earlier works, but no original document has ever been produced. Other conspiracy theorists, like Nestor Webster, have also referenced the letter, adding to its mystique and controversy. Despite the lack of concrete evidence, many believe the letter is a prophetic roadmap, accurately predicting the geopolitical events of the 20th and 21st centuries. This belief stems from the letter's detailed descriptions of events that seem to align eerily well with historical occurrences. For instance, the letter mentions the rise and fall of empires, the shifting of political alliances, and the emergence of new world powers. These descriptions have led some to view the letter as a kind of historical oracle, offering insights into the future long before these events came to pass. Critics argue that it's a fabricated story, retrofitted to align with historical events. They suggest that the letter was written after the fact, with its so-called predictions being nothing more than clever hindsight. These skeptics point to inconsistencies in the letter's language and style, arguing that these discrepancies indicate a more modern origin. They also highlight the lack of verifiable sources or references within the letter, which casts further doubt on its authenticity. To them, the letter is a fascinating piece of historical fiction, but not a genuine prophetic document. But what if the truth lies somewhere in between? What if the letter is neither a genuine prophecy nor a complete fabrication? Some scholars propose that the letter could be a product of its time, reflecting the hopes, fears, and speculations of its author. This perspective suggests that the letter's predictions were not meant to be taken literally, but rather as a commentary on the political and social climate of the era in which it was written. In this view, the letter serves as a mirror, reflecting the anxieties and aspirations of a world on the brink of monumental change. Supporters of the letter's authenticity point to the uncanny accuracy of its descriptions, especially regarding the establishment of Israel and modern conflicts. They argue that the letter's detailed account of the creation of a Jewish state and the subsequent geopolitical tensions in the Middle East is too precise to be mere coincidence. These proponents believe that the letter's author had access to knowledge or insights that were far beyond the understanding of their contemporaries. They see the letter as a testament to the foresight and wisdom of its creator, a document that has withstood the test of time. Others see it as an allegory or metaphor, meant to warn future generations about the dangers of unchecked power and global manipulation. This interpretation views the letter not as a literal prediction, but as a cautionary tale. The vivid imagery and dramatic language are seen as tools to convey a deeper message about the nature of power and the potential for corruption. In this light, the letter is a timeless piece of wisdom, urging readers to remain vigilant and to question the motives of those in positions of authority. Historian Dr. Emily Carter suggests that the letter reflects the geopolitical anxieties of its time, a period marked by rapid change and uncertainty. She argues that the letter's predictions are a product of the author's acute awareness of the political landscape rather than any supernatural foresight. On the other hand, conspiracy theorist John Smith believes the letter is evidence of a hidden agenda orchestrated by secret societies. He points to the letter's detailed descriptions of global conflicts as proof of a long-term plan for world domination. These contrasting views highlight the diverse interpretations that the letter continues to inspire. Whether viewed as prophecy, fiction, or allegory, the letter continues to captivate and inspire, prompting ongoing debate and reflection. Theories range from it being a genuine prophetic document to a cleverly crafted piece of historical fiction, or even a metaphorical warning about the dangers of power. Each interpretation offers a unique lens through which to view the letter, ensuring that its mystery endures. Freemasonry has long been a subject of fascination and suspicion. Pike's association with Freemasonry adds another layer of intrigue to this story. Critics of Freemasonry often see it as a shadowy organization, wielding undue influence over world events. Could this alleged letter be part of a larger narrative about the role of secret societies in shaping history? Throughout history, Freemasonry has been linked to numerous conspiracy theories. from the founding of nations to the orchestration of wars. The influence of Freemasonry is often debated, with some viewing it as a benevolent society and others as a clandestine group with hidden agendas. This alleged letter from Albert Pike could be seen as part of a broader narrative about the impact of secret societies on global history. Skeptics point out several inconsistencies in the story. For one, the term Zionism wasn't widely used until the late 19th century, making its appearance in an 1871 letter suspicious. Additionally, there is no record of such a letter in Pike or Mazzini's archives. Experts also highlight the lack of contemporary references to the letter, suggesting it may be a later fabrication. Modern digital analysis has failed to authenticate the letter, revealing inconsistencies in the paper and ink used. Many historians agree that the letter is likely a hoax created to support various conspiracy theories. Whether or not the letter is real, its themes resonate in today's world. The idea of orchestrated conflicts and manipulation by unseen forces taps into deep-seated fears about globalization and loss of control. Modern examples include the spread of misinformation on social media, cyber attacks influencing elections, and economic policies that seem to benefit only a select few. These instances highlight how the themes of the letter continue to be relevant, reflecting ongoing concerns about power dynamics and societal manipulation. The story of Albert Pike's letter to Giuseppe Mazzini remains a mystery, a tale that blurs the line between fact and fiction, truth and legend. What we choose to believe about it says as much about us as it does about the story itself. As we navigate an uncertain future, perhaps the true lesson lies not in predictions, but in the choices we make. Conspiracy theories have a profound impact on society, shaping perceptions and influencing actions. In an age of information overload, the importance of critical thinking cannot be overstated. By questioning and analyzing, we can discern fact from fiction and make informed decisions. Ultimately, our collective future depends on our ability to think critically and act wisely. As we conclude this journey into the mysterious letter of Albert Pike and the intricate world of conspiracy theories, we invite you to join the conversation. Your thoughts and insights are invaluable in fostering a deeper understanding of these complex topics. Have you encountered other intriguing conspiracy theories or historical mysteries? Do you have any questions or perspectives on the role of media, education, or public trust in shaping our understanding of these narratives? We encourage you to share your thoughts in the comments below and engage in constructive discussions with fellow viewers. Let's build a community that values critical thinking, evidence-based information, and respectful dialogue. Remember, the quest for knowledge doesn't end here. Stay curious, stay informed, and never stop questioning. Thank you for being a part of this exploration. If you found this series insightful, please like, share, and subscribe for more thought-provoking content. Until next time, keep questioning, keep learning, and let's continue this journey together.